Okay. We have a nice, clean, clear pool. But we have another problem. A little while ago, I put water in here and it was above this screw. And now, it's below the screw. I checked all my plumbing. There's no leaks there, which means I have a hole in my liner. How did that happen? Well, the ladder is thrown over the side, and every time it gets thrown over the side, it's not placed right, and eventually it creates little holes in the liner. We've had them before. One of the first clues, or things to look for, there's a puddle here. There's been nobody swimming, so most likely the leak is in this area. We used to put the ladder in, and there are patches there. Maybe one of them failed, but what I have to do now is I have to go into the pool and patch it. All right, well, let's just get this over with. Now, what are we going to use to patch? Vinyl repair pool kit. Why is it good? Well, I have used it. It does work. It works underwater. It has an adhesive. It has a little spreading brush. Let me get in the pool, find out what's going on. All right, so one of the holes is here. Now, usually if there's a leak, there's a soft spot. This one feels soft under it. Now, that's it. That's gotta be it. It's so soft. And all the water's right here. That's gotta be where the leak is. So first thing I wanna do is I wanna take off the patch that's there, but I need to see it when I go under the water. Water is clear. You like that. So I'm gonna put goggles on. I'll be able to see perfectly. Whose goggles are these? I don't know. I'll get hollered at for it later. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is a patch I did last year. Overall, a year, the patch, that's awesome, man. That water wasn't leaking. I had other leaks, I had other reasons. People splash water out of the pool, but when a pool is leaking, you really notice because you're putting it in and it's going, you see a level that it just keeps dropping overnight. That's not good. You want to fix that right away. But this failed at some point, probably because it got soft under there. I don't know. I have an idea on how to fix that. I'm going to show you later in another video. But in the meantime, let's put a patch to fix this spot. I think that's going to dry up that wet spot in the stones by tomorrow morning. Okay? So the first thing is we need to cut a patch in the material bigger than our hole. Round the corners. It's okay if it goes in a pool because your skimmer's working and your kids are playing and they're throwing it in the skimmer anyway, so everything's good. Don't want to throw the scissors. I want to place them somewhere safe later. Now here's the key to putting this underwater. If I take the glue and I apply it to this patch, and then I just take the patch and go underwater, that glue is not going to adhere to any of the vinyl. But instead of just going under the water with that, you want to fold the patch in half. Get that glue on the patch. Don't squeeze it all out like I'm doing right now. That's not what I want to do. I just want to make sure it's covered, because when I go underwater, I don't want any water touching that glue until I get to the patch area. I'm sexy and I know it. Okay, So I got it on. I didn't like the way it went on. I was going to let it be a fail, take it up, show, oh look, it failed. But I ended up pushing it out, made it smooth. I got my foot on it right now. It's holding. I'm gonna check it in a moment. It's not instant dry. It is instant results though. Like, you can tell if it failed or not. If the thing's just like off the hole, you didn't fix it. If it's gonna fall off as soon as you remove your foot, you didn't fix it. So if you look down, my foot is on there. I'll take it off. I'm gonna go under and see if the patch is still there. If it is, I'm gonna see if there's any rough edges that the kids will hit off with their feet or whatever. But overall, it may have just worked. We'll see. It felt kind of bubbly. I don't know, should I do it again or should I leave it and see that it worked? Yes. Even if it worked today, it's going to fail by next week. Let's do it again. All right. I'm going to need some glue and a patch that I threw somewhere. Not looking to make a perfect circle. I'm just trying to not have a sharp corner. As I push that glue out, it's going to go to the edges. But if there's a corner, it won't make it to that edge, and then that corner sticks up and the feet hit it and it falls off, and everybody that goes by it peels it up a little bit more. All right, I didn't take the old one off, or the one I just put on off. I really feel it would have worked, but I'm going to just take it off anyway, okay? That was good. All right. Go under. Oh, another hole to fix. Check that out. Awesome. Shoulder for a second to dry that. Thank you. There we go. Thanks. I have my foot on the area and it's soft, so most likely that is the water getting out of the pool and the reason for that puddle. So I'm gonna, again, I'll drop that. Fold this over. By folding it, we're keeping the water away from the glue. I'm not trying to squeeze all the glue out of the patch. I'm just trying to keep the water from getting to the glue as I go under the water. It's going to get some, but as long as I get the center of the patch when I get down there, and just, I'm going to spread it open underwater and try to keep that glue onto the area that I need to patch without the water getting in. We'll see how it works. Here we go. That went awesome. That happened so fast. I was able to open it up, get my foot on it. I'm pushing on it right now. I think that was really good. I'll check it in a second. Just kind of making sure that I'm balancing out my weight. Oh yeah, that's really good. So I was able to go down, push into the center where the hole is, and squeeze the glue, and I think that is really good. I'm gonna let it dry, and we are good to go. So now, that should start drying up now, and I think that's the last problem of today